Hello everybody, it's Sandra from the Funky Pickle Thrifter. Thanks for joining me today. We are going to have a look at a little bit of a jewelry haul. I don't have a ton of stuff, but I think I have some cute stuff. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you being here. I hope you have fun watching this video. Let me know what your favorites are below. Hit the like button if you wouldn't mind, and subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined. I'll be right back. Well, I've been threatening to restring some necklaces that I have, and then I find this in a thrift store, which is pretty convenient with the board. You know, does everybody know what that is? It's like a board and you put beads in it, and it's how you arrange the beads and stuff. So I needed all these, but as I was looking in here, does anyone else spy with their tiny little eye the real gold? I did. Right there. See the difference in color? See how sort of orangey these are? It probably is not coming across on the camera. But anyhow, that's pretty cool. I didn't pay much anyway, but this happens to be 14 karat gold. I don't know if I would sell this or keep it. If anybody just watched my jewelry repair video, I just paid $33 for a finding like this that was 14 karat. I just wanted to weigh it just for fun. I don't think this part goes on it, but maybe. I can test that at a later time. I'm just curious what it weighs. Look at that. That's pretty crazy. That's a very nice heavy thing. Almost 1 gram of 14 karat gold. Well, less that little piece of thread, I guess. Kind of a cool find. Always good to find gold. Really happy to have some of these things too. There's some toggles. There are some wires for earrings. All kinds of cool stuff. Good little find. I don't usually repair jewelry, and I am pretty bad at it when I do, but I wanted to show off something that I actually repaired on my own. If I can find the before, I will put that on the screen right now. I did find this item in an auction. It was in a box with a few other pieces, and there it is. So this was missing one of its pearls. What I did, I had a pearl that seemed like it was the same size, and I couldn't cut it with whatever I was trying to cut it with. I tried a lot of things, a pill cutter. I tried like a knife. And I just decided that I was going to take an emery board and file that all down because it needed to be flat on one side. So anyhow, after many, many days, whenever I didn't have anything to do, I would sit there and file it and file it and file it. I think that looks amazing. So I'm pretty proud of that. It took a lot of effort, to be sure. This is an absolutely exquisite antique brooch. So glad I fixed it. It's a slightly different color. It's not exact, but boy, not bad, right? Not bad for an amateur. I bought these things in a little thrift store. I didn't pay a lot for them. This I thought looked very 80s. It's probably not from the 80s. Maybe it's just done in that style. I'm not sure. Aqua Time. Never heard from it. Heard of it, rather. I don't know if you can swim in it or what the story is. Probably not, because it's water resistant, not waterproof. Anyway, I got these because I thought they might be a thing. Maybe they'll sell for something. Not sure. I'll probably change the batteries first. Or, I mean, maybe they're not a thing. I don't know. I have to try to figure that out. So I got those 2 watches. I don't usually buy watches. I usually just sort of like stumble on them and I get them with other stuff. But I did actually buy those. They were $2 each. I got this pretty little Sputnik pin. No missing stones. Really pretty center blue stone. This bracelet I love. Look at those butterflies. How pretty is that? I love the soft pink color. And there was a fold over clasp. No signature. Didn't see one. A little bit of loss to the enameling here and there, but those are very nice prong set rhinestones. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Actually, I take back, I guess I mingled these. This is actually a yard sale find. I mean, not that it matters, but yeah, this is a yard sale find. I didn't get this from that thrift store. And this was at the same yard sale. So of course I asked the lady if she had any more jewelry, and she said somebody came earlier and bought almost all of it. But I don't know why they wouldn't have bought this. That's a really cute Rudolph. Christmas pin sell a little bit. And then she also had this. Remembrance of Confirmation. Well, I wasn't sure if that was gold or not, certainly. It's a little stick pin. I got it just in case, but it is gold filled, I believe. I think when I looked at it with a loop, I could see some loss. And this is likely 10 karat gold filled, I would think. That's a cute little thing. I like that. This one I was excited about. I mean, I still am excited about it because it's so weird, and I love weird. And I thought that said Weiss, but it doesn't. It says Wesco. So I was a little bit disappointed that it wasn't Weiss. I mean, it certainly doesn't look like a Weiss. It's kind of silly, right? I like this thing, though. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but he's cute. I like his crazy hair. I guess that's a lion. It's sort of like a seahorse meets a lion meets a leopard, maybe playing a horn. Of course he's playing a horn. That's so wacky. I love it. I found this lacy little thing at a yard sale. Isn't that pretty? I think I may have a similar one. I really love this. I love how there's white, and then, you know, part of this is certainly intentionally gold. It's very pretty. I like the shape of it. It's sort of soft looking. It's not a big, bold piece, but it is big. Very lacy and girly. I love that. I found this one in a thrift store for $2. You can kind of tell, like when you hold it, that it's high quality. It's nice and heavy. And it is signed Ivana right there. These sell for a little something. I'm not sure what I can get out of this, maybe $20 or something. But yeah, that's a good thing. Paid a couple of dollars. If I could get 20 or so, I would be very, very happy with that. I think it's a cool piece. How cute is this screamin' 40s or maybe 50s baby pin? Isn't that cute? It says baby. It wasn't that easy, but I did take it off the card to see if it was gold or not. I don't think it is. That's really sweet. I love this on the card. This cellophane is all ripped up. I should probably just throw that away. That's really cute. I love it. I got this necklace at a thrift store. I love these beads. So interesting. Look at all the flecks in there. Now, these aren't plastic or anything. And I don't think it's signed. Yeah, no mark. No mark, but this is very pretty. We're definitely going to put this on our neck at the end so we can have a better look at how it would look on, of course. I got some shoe clips, which I bought all together. It must be the same manufacturer because they are very, very similar. So here's the first pair I got. I think these are interesting with the black background. And there's what a shoe clip looks like. Just a little thing. I actually used to wear shoe clips. I used to like them a lot. They're very cool. It was a thing in the 80s. They came back. And my grandmother had given me some. They were old ones, but I really enjoyed wearing them. But they do cut into the tops of your feet after a couple of hours, at least in my experience. But these are little cute ones too. And then I also have the same ones, but in gold tone, of course, not gold. I like these. I like these a lot, actually. Cool old shoe clips for sure. I picked these two jabots. I think these are very nicely made. I was hoping they were real gold. I'll put on the screen what it is in case you don't know. Oops, I am so klutzy. Okay, there it goes. I guess that just pulls out. I thought it was going to screw out, but I guess not. Yeah, that's how it works. Wow, okay. Did the other one just come out of the... Did I just take that out of the wrong end? Yep, I guess so. How weird. Okay. I haven't seen one of these in a long, long time. Pretty. I don't think they are particularly old. I think they're interesting, though. I like them. This was a good find. I said, I hope that's sterling, and it is. So how about that? Let me make sure that that says sterling. Hold on. It does. A very pretty flower etching. And is there a thing? I guess you just... Oh, duh. Doing the wrong side. I knew that because of where the safety chain is. And that's how it opens. I think this is a very nice little bangle. Always happy to get sterling silver for $1 or $2. It's pretty too. It's not really showing on my camera because my camera's black. My phone is, it's not. Anyway, it's a beautiful, beautiful little bracelet. I have a hard time resisting butterfly jewelry. This is very pretty. That may be Connemara marble. I have seen this exact piece before. I don't know if I still have it or if I've sold it, but I have seen it before. It's in nice shape. I think it's really pretty. Here is a flower. This is a really good one. I love the color. The color is so rich. Made in Germany, it says. This is nice and light, which I think is a good thing because it's so sort of massive. If it was really heavy, it might not like hold into your clothes right, and it might tip forward, if that makes sense. Not pretty? Love the colors. That's a really good one. I'm excited about this one. I got these two little things at a thrift store. Now, she told me that the rings were $10 each, I think. And I said, well, what about this little tiny one? I think this is a baby ring, which of course I collect. It does say $9.25 in there. So she gave this to me for half price, which was very much appreciated. A really sweet little tiny, I think it's a baby ring. I don't think anybody, an adult, would have a finger that small. I don't think it's particularly old or anything. But I'll put that with my collection. And then I got this for a couple of dollars. Busch Gardens. It's a Stein. I do like little charms, and the lid opens and closes, so it's kind of nice. I don't know why I can't make it hang right on here, but anyway, 23 karat gold plate. It's a cute little thing. New on the card. I have a pretty large charm bracelet collection, so I will put this with my collection for now. I like it. I think this is the only beer stein I have. I found this little crown. Oh, it is marked. Huh. Oh, that's right. I think this is a Graziano. That is a name brand that is actually a pretty good seller. I don't know what I can get out of this. Maybe 10 or 15 bucks or something, which would be fine. That'd be very, very pretty on a chain, wouldn't it? Love crown jewelry. I got this one because it looked old, for sure, and it is massive, and I think it's signed. Okay, I can't read what that says. Does anybody recognize that? Just curious. I don't know what it says. L something. I don't know. Maybe it's not old at all. It says made in China. Maybe it's just kind of all beat up. Maybe it isn't old. It looks like it's old from the front, that's for sure. Maybe not. It's interesting. It's an interesting piece. I wonder if it's supposed to sort of look like a stylized horseshoe or if it's just a design. Kind of neat. As you can see, I paid 50 cents for this little thing. Sometimes Masonic items sell. I do have a bunch of them, so I might just lot them up and give them to the auction, or maybe I'll throw them on my eBay page. Sometimes these little things can sell. And even if I got 10 bucks for it, I would be happy. Let me just check out that mark. This says SG and then something I can't read and then 10 gold filled. So it's 10 karat gold filled. That might sell for something, not sure. This is pretty cool looking, I think. Handcrafted. Does it say something else on top? I'll take a look at it in a minute. That's kind of unusual. I like this. This looks very 60s or maybe 70s. Kind of cool. Just let me see if I can read that mark further. I think it does say something on top, but I don't know what it is. I'll figure that out. I like the way his hair or his head right here is textured and then the face is not. What do you think? He's handsome. I got this heart. Isn't that pretty? And look at that. Whoa. 2 for the price of 1. I love both sides of this. So pretty. Oh, you son of a gun. Got damage right there. I did not notice that. Well, I'm glad I only paid $1 or $2 for it. This side is lovely. I love it. I do. This, I don't think it's sterling, but, well, still very, very pretty. It is unfortunate about the couple of missing little pieces. I'm sure I could never replace those. Darn it. Still like it though. Why did I get this one? Oh, this is a Joan Rivers, I think. Yeah. This is a Joan Rivers. I don't know what this is. Is this one of those things where you put a stone in, like the interchangeable stuff, or is this just a scarf clip? I'm not sure, but if I see Joan Rivers, I usually pick it up. You never know. It might sell for a little something. Maybe not. These are pretty cool. Gold-plated lingerie strap clips. And so this is different from our shoe clip. Let me see if I can take one off without wrecking it. These look like they have some nice age, right? It's good, too, to have them on the original cards. That's kind of a neat thing. Let's take a look at the shoe clip, just so we can see the difference in the shape. Here's a shoe clip. And here's the lingerie clip. Well, very similar, actually. I don't think lingerie clips were usually made with stones on them. I could be wrong about that, but the ones I've ever seen have just been gold-plated, gold tone or silver tone. Kind of old, cool old thing, I think. I guess I did get more than I thought I got. Let me just take the rest of these out. This was 2. And I dig it. A barrel clasp, big old statement necklace. It's not plastic. What kind of stone is that? Who knows? Somebody's going to tell me, because you guys are smart. So we'll put this on our neck. We'll take a look at how that looks. I found this little thing at a yard sale. Isn't that cute? That's a nice oldie, isn't it? Not a super valuable thing, but I think it's adorable. I really like it. Love that mother of pearl. I found 2 silver circle pins. Quite nice. We'll take a look at the marks. Sterling. Isn't that pretty? Really very nice color blue. And this is pretty too. Green and white. And this one also says sterling. That has a little maker's mark as well. I don't know who that is though. Those are very, very pretty and very glittery. I picked up this little thing because sometimes these might be worth money. I don't know if this one is or isn't. But again, if I could get 10 bucks or something, or 20 or 15, the little amounts like that add up if you take a look at how many pieces I buy. I don't know, this one might have more value. It certainly looks like it's World War II, doesn't it? Nice condition. Cool piece. And here's 2 cute little copper pins, 2 little scatter pins. I love copper jewelry. I didn't pay a lot for these. They're pretty, right? Little Maltese cross sort of thing. And is it marked? Is that just a patent pending thing? Probably, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, the patent with the number. That could help us date this a little bit. Date the set. Nice condition on these. Wow. Cute scatter pins. I got this beauty. Wow, look at this thing. Do I have dog fur all over here? How do I have dog fur? The dogs don't even come near this thing. Anyway, this is pretty dramatic, isn't it? Not signed. I love it. This looks very 1940s, doesn't it? We're definitely going to put this one on our neck. That's really a cool piece. I got this little set. And it has the earrings. That's pretty, isn't it? I like the ABs and I like the leaf. The stuff that's going on with the leaves. Seems like there's some sort of AB type coating on them, like a little metallic vibe to give them a lot of shine. Not signed. Not signed, unless that might be a signature finding for somebody, but I don't know who. And the end is, I see, it's just a, let's just make sure. Oh, star. Okay. I did not know that. Well, I have sold this name brand before. I think this is quite pretty. Let's put this one on our neck at the end, too. I think I have one more thing to show you today. It's so nice to have not only this nice box, but then there's a very nice inner case, and the necklace is beautiful. Blister pearl necklace Paul bought for me in Fort Lauderdale in 2005. It's always good to have the history of it too. But this is fantastic. I have already worn this twice, and this is a showstopper necklace as far as I'm concerned. Oh, and there's the jeweler. John Paul Jewelers, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I don't know if it's silver or not. Let me take it out of here. How wonderful is this? Wow. It's big and bold. I love the colors. I love how high the blisters are, the blister pearls. A little bit adjustable, has a toggle. I think it's sterling. I could be wrong about that. I love that. I'm such a big fan of blister pearls. You can probably tell right there, they cut out the shell, the inside of the shell, and they put something in there to make it develop the pearl part, and they cut it all out. There wouldn't be two alike, that's for sure. Each one is very, very different. That's amazing. That's my favorite one by a mile. Love it. This one is beautiful too. I really like that. I like the spacers on this one, and of course just the 4 beads. Kind of a little bit understated, but the beads are beautiful. It's just a very classic necklace. It's a good one. We figured this one was going to look really dramatic and really cool, and it does. Love it. This is very heavy. I really like the different shades of blue. Big old statement piece. This would look so good on the beach with a little summer dress. Wow. This one is really interesting. See how the color changes a little bit as you move it? This is a real look. It's a very 50s looking. And the leaves are glass. It's a very nicely made piece. I couldn't get one of the earrings off. It's kind of stuck. I'll do that later. But it is nice to, of course, have the matching earrings, the screwback earrings. Star. I've had other pieces by this maker. I may still have some. I know I've sold it before. Kind of a cool mid-century piece. I love this one. Isn't that great? It's so different. Just the design of it. It's in very nice condition too. I think it's cool. I sure wish it was real, as this is heavy. Well, that's a beautiful thing, isn't it? I love it. I love this one. Don't forget to let me know what your favorites are. As always, thank you so very much for coming, everybody. I appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed looking at some of my recent finds. Let me know what you think below, and I will definitely see you soon. Be well, everybody. Cheers.